And Central Station actually used to be the home for transcontinental trains in Montreal that would take you all the way to Vancouver in just 5 days from 1979 until 1990, before the Canadian government removed Montreal from the transcontinental route. But prior to 1979, with the creation of Via Rail Canada, it was the Windsor station that connected you all the way to Vancouver. And it's the same station that millions of Europeans arrived to before heading west for a new life across Canada, from 1889 when the station opened until 1979 when it closed. So this is the old Windsor station. This was the home for the Canadian Pacific, where all the transcontinental trains, almost 200 trains daily, would be operating out of this station, out of these gates out here beside me, where trains would be running to Vancouver, Calgary, Banff, the Rockies, Halifax, Quebec City, everywhere. This was the hub of rail travel back in the day when the station opened in the late 1880s. The station stood as is, with the tracks outside, until the late 1990s, when the Montreal Canadiens would relocate from the Montreal Forum, which is now a Scotiabank, Theaters, and also a Simon's department store, and they would relocate to the old tracklands of the Windsor Station and develop the Bell Centre. And this was literally the hub for every single person that came to Canada back in the day. Like, if you came for a new life in Canada from Europe, you probably came here at Windsor Station. And when you see some of the old school photos, when this place was just jam-packed, bustling with people, almost 200 trains going every single day in the steam engine era, I just couldn't imagine what that would be like when you compare it to today, where it's literally dead quiet. You can come in here in the morning, afternoon, night, even in the evening right here where I am now. There's nobody in here. Wouldn't it be cool if passenger trains still ran here, just like they did during the golden era? And it's good that it is ultimately ended up being repurposed and being reused for the Bell Centre, and the second biggest sporting complex in the entire world. And that Montreal Canadiens experience is something unlike any other. It has got to be the loudest, most electric atmosphere in all of sports. And couple that with the famous Bell Centre hot dogs. Trust me, I did not expect a hot dog to make the highlight reel for me in 2026, but here we are. And this was also a Tuesday night win over the Leafs, so I could not imagine what this atmosphere would be like in the peak of the playoffs. And if you're heading into the Bell Centre, well, trust me, you're going to need your wallet. This was a clip for a full-length show. If you want to watch the full episode of the clip you just saw, click right here. You get the full show, and they go up live every single Sunday. If you want more clips of what you just saw, click right here. You can see the next great hit.